Maybe I'll just head on over to X, the everything app. We'll just go over to X. We'll see what's going on over there. We'll meme around a little bit and then get out of here. Let's see what we got. Um, yeah, this is a good one. As the I don't know how to say it, Taoiseach heads to Washington to shake the hand of a warmonger will be in Cuba, where the island is being strangled and starved by the man who will be handed Shamrock kneecap. Yeah, the Irish people who go and shake the hand of Donald Trump, like, yeah, they should be excommunicated. They should be sent up to Northern Ireland, if you know what I'm saying. Um, let's see. Mayor Zoran Kwame Mamdani. If you own a home with a basement, attic, or backyard, I have all three of those things technically. Chances are you've thought about using it to earn a little extra income or as a space for a loved one. We want to make it as easy and affordable as possible for you to do that. New York City recently legalized ADUs, but for too many New Yorkers, they're still tied up in bureaucracy and expense. We're fixing that. Our new toolkit. Okay, so he's just given more options uh, for people to essentially create ancillary dwelling units. So that I guess friends or family or whatever can live, have a place to stay for a little bit. If I had to guess at what that's for. Do do do. Wait. To everyone splitting, disappointed in progressive splitting the vote in Illinois congressional races, I am the only candidate primary in APAC back Jared Moskowitz. Yeah, Jared Moskowitz sucks. Get him out of there. And Florida 23rd, and our first poll shows a clear path to victory if we get the word. Yeah, go out and canvas for him and stuff. He seems pretty good, like from what I could tell. I just wish he was a little more charismatic. I saw him on his Hassan interview. Let's see. Oh, that's too loud. Oh, let's see if Zoran can sink a shot. I don't know if I have much faith, but we'll see. Oh, I probably actually shouldn't even play that. Hey, nice. I wonder if that was his first take or not.
Honestly. So everything that I'm doing, I'm just happy about it, you know. So every day that I'm waking up, I'm just really happy to be with this team. I just love it. That's just a blessing, and I keep like looking forward to doing it the most that I can. But I just love it.
Growing up in the city, to me, it wasn't something that was so distinct to be a Muslim New Yorker. It just was. Thank you so much.
That's pretty good.
I do.
That's pretty good. No,
I gotta go to we got like a Ethiopian place nearby. This is kind of reminding me of that. I wanna go there again.
Muslim, like I say, I know what I'm doing. I know my strength for my religion.
To me, the thing I look forward to the most is being together.
Exactly.
And there's so many Muslims in the city, they don't get to have iftar sitting down.
Right.
Right? They're having it while they're working.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gotta love Kwame, Zoran Kwame. Um, Justice Democrat says Kat Abughazaleh just narrowly lost Illinois ninth. This loss takes nothing away from the trailblazing campaign she ran that put the people at the center of every part of the race. This was still a massive loss for APAC, who spent over $7 million to come in third place. Exactly. Spin, spin, spin. Everybody's spinning, spinning like a basketball. It's, I don't know. You just gotta don't take any of it at face value. All of this, all the articles or whatever about APAC, like APAC put a lot of articles out saying that they won or whatever, or that they beat all of these people. It's all just spin. Sorry, I do want to read this real quick.
I'm not opposed to
Or here.
voter ID requirements for voting. I'm opposed to stupid voter ID requirements. And the SAVE Act is insane because you know what it does? It's going to say for most people your driver's license doesn't count for you to be able to vote. So how do you prove you're a citizen? Well, hope you have a passport. If you don't have a passport, you got to go try to find your birth
Yeah,
certificate.
they're just
But if your
trying to
birth
make it
certificate
as difficult as possible. I kind of disagree with like I just think that we shouldn't have like I don't know. I am the okay. I guess I'm like more radical than most people. I think that anybody who is controlled by our systems and by our government should have a voice in some way in the electoral process. And so I really don't actually have a problem with everybody voting, including illegal immigrants or whatever, or like people who are not technically U.S. citizens. However, I do know that like I understand that that position is like kind of outside the scope of what most people would consider normal. So like it just needs to be easy. It all just needs to be very easy. You like there if it's not if it's not your ID or whatever, like for instance, if you don't have an ID, then you should be provided something by the government for free to vote in elections. It should be it is sent like you have your government like whatever like card that is just sent to you that you get to use to then vote. Like I think it should just be automatic. Everybody should have one, and when you get like and you can take it when you go there. It shouldn't be this big rigmarole where you need three forms of ID, your birth certificate and your mom's maiden name or whatever to go vote. Um, this is just a stupid analysis, but okay. Yeah, Adam Mockler, he said, so this is like this. Okay, Nate Silver says there's plenty of appetite for progressivism, etc., within the Democratic electorate, but the very online version of it doesn't really travel well. And then Adam Mockler says this is the wrong takeaway. Katz loss was not a referendum on progressive politics in the way people claim. While it is true that many progressives over-index on social media, Kat clearly broke through that noise and ran a genuinely captivating campaign. Um, it's just I think again, you're comparing apples and oranges. Kat was like had no name recognition going into it, and she started from nothing, and she's a 25-year-old woman in America. Like that, the fact that she came within 4% is like insane. That is a win. It next time she runs, she'll probably win. Like, because something tells me if she runs in this district again, something tells me Daniel Biss isn't gonna be the most pro working class representative that there is there. So there'll probably be some disappointment. Let's see what else we got. Uh-oh. Some more parents are fighting moments. Cenk Uygur takes shots at Franny Fio, carefully avoiding her name. Francesca Fiorentini, of course, saying she doesn't care about Muslim lives or the war. This is one of Chank's strawliest of straw men. Yeah. And then Francesca fired back with, "Brother Cenk Uygur, this was me in 2003 protesting the Iraq War. Weren't you a Republican doing celebrity upskirt commentary?" It sounds about right. I'd believe it. If I don't know for sure, but I'd believe it. Cenk Uygur seems like that just the vibes are right for that. You know what you said? You laughed in my face about there being gulags and then claimed I was using vulnerable people as a human shield. Take the L. Yeah. Um, I like Francesca a lot. And clearly, like she has that dog in her. Like being there in 2003, that's you know something a lot of people can't say. Yeah, who can see what this is?
CBS now, run by Barry Weiss, who is a self-described fanatical Zionist, owned by the Ellison family, who again publicly are the biggest donors to the Friends of the IDF. They haven't hidden their politics. They're very clear about what they believe. They now own one of the storied news networks in America. And it's very clear since the Iran war started and while the Gaza genocide is ongoing, what they're doing in terms of their coverage. Just recently, they had a panel of people, and Douglas Murray.
Yeah, I was
was
going
one
to
of
say
the people they
your
had.
friend
My
Douglas
old
Murray.
friend Douglas Murray.
Oh,
And Douglas Murray is a man
demon,
who said that if
demon.
you don't go to a country, you shouldn't comment on it. This is what he said to Dave Smith on the Joe Rogan show. I'm not aware of when Douglas Murray went to Iran, but he was there as an Iran expert. When you see stuff like that, I know it's a rival network. I don't want to get into fighting with other networks, but just in general, how do you feel about people coming on who, when you look at them and you say they're not experts?
Well, it's funny because I mean, like,
Especially when it's your area.
I mean, I lived in Gaza, right? So I mean, I could speak
Oh, I
with a
didn't know
certain
that.
degree of confidence about the situation in Gaza, but it pains me to see that, right? Because I don't think you should subscribe to it one way or the other. Meaning, like, you shouldn't be so black and white. Say, like, if you haven't been there,
Yeah.
you shouldn't cover it,
Agreed.
right? Like, I haven't been to Iran. Doesn't mean that I can't speak about Iran. I've interviewed Iranian officials.
Yeah.
I have covered the result of Iran's
you've
proxies in
informed
the region.
yourself.
Yes, I've informed myself. I've spent years covering Iranian
Agreed.
proxies
I mean, hey, I talk about countries I've never been to all the time, so I agree.
in Syria and
I
Lebanon
don't know
and Gaza
nothing
and
about
Yemen.
them.
I am very familiar with the dynamics of it, but I've never actually put foot in Iran. And Douglas Murray and others will try to pretend that they've gone to Gaza on a Israeli embed. And again, I don't mind that you go on the embed. I just mind that you then try to pretend that because you went on this embed in
Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Um. Yeah. Don't forget about Cuba. Um. Okay. Is Jeremy Corbyn? Oh, okay. Jeremy Corbyn is going on the mission to the flotilla or whatever to Cuba. So that's cool of him. I've been a little bit disappointed with Jeremy Corbyn. Not like he is like an icon, I guess, of like British left politics or whatever. But the whole Your Party fiasco really left a sour taste in my mouth. I don't know. I feel like it could have been so much more. At least now the Green Party or whatever it is, has been, taking on, I feel like that truly like left populist role that they could have built with the Your Party thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Israel, they always think that if just one more leader, if we just kill one more leader, if one more leader and then the Iranian government will topple, or one more leader and then Hamas will be donezo forever, or one more leader and then Hezbollah will be gone for good. It's literally never worked. I don't think it's worked a single time in like the history that Israel has been doing this. Like I can't think of a single time that this has ever worked. I'm sure this time it will. Sure. Boy, boy. I didn't know he played guitar. That's pretty fun. I like it. Yeah, I think that that thing is going pretty soon. The Cuba flotilla or whatever. It keeps going, I guess. The Netanyahu saga continues. Is he alive? Is he dead? Who's to say? Who's to say, right? I tell people all the time, I'm not above having a little fun at the expense of people I dislike. So I like to sometimes I like to pretend sometimes, you know. I like to live in make-believe world. And my ideal make-believe world, this man is burning in a lake of fire. Like for like eons till the last black hole slowly evaporates from this universe. He's burning in a lake of fire, and so that's what I'm hoping is happening right now, even though I do think he's still alive. But let's see this video.
I have to tell you, I'm alive, but I have this card. Oh.
I think they're talking about the ears. To me, that just looks like weird shadows. And he does have weird looking ears, but that's always been the case.
Yeah, don't read it. So it's a punch card. Mm-hmm. Today I raised 2 names.
Yeah, he's always had like Dumbo ears, so.
Any more to go on this batch?
You know what the good news is? My name is not on the punch card.
Your name is on the list of the good guys.
His voice, man. Every time I hear it, just sounds like a garbled demon voice. It sounds like Satan. Like.
The U.S. forces are doing is incredible. We're very proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with them and getting rid of these lunatics.
Doesn't it? Like, I mean, I feel like you gotta agree with me. If Satan had a voice, this is exactly what it would sound like.
After wiping out Israel, they ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't know. He's dead for sure. I take it all back. I believe it now. That one got me. I'm looking for some fun. Let's see what this one is. I love a good Hassan clip.
The bottom line is their economy doesn't work. It's a non-functional economy.
Yeah, it doesn't work because of
I assume they're talking about Cuba.
our fucking endless repression against the Cuban people. For the record, the only setback against Cuban Americans being able to make investments into the Cuban island is not the Cuban government, it's the American government. This is a lie. Before you rush to invest in Cuba, it's good to know what U.S. law actually allows. The Cuban Assets Control Regulations, CACR 31 CFR Part.
Okay, this isn't fun. I was hoping for a fun one. I need a fun one to end on. Ooh, okay. This is a fun one. Let's all have some fun. This is activists in Mexico City smashed a wax statue of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, destroying its face with hammers. Let's watch it. Let's do it full screen. Or no, not full screen. How do I wish I could like zoom in more. 1 second. There we go. Okay, let's all watch this. Can I slow-mo it? Maybe not. One day. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. More of this. Next time, if he's still alive out there, if anyone sees him, just if you accidentally mistake him for a wax figure or whatever. What if that was him? You know how he fled Israel as soon as the shit started happening. What if he was in here pretending to be a wax statue, and this guy just comes up, starts beating the shit out of him, and he's like, ah, that would be so funny. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I had to end on something that made me laugh, and I think that it wasn't necessarily the video that made me laugh, it was myself. I made me laugh. And that's the best kind of laugh, is the laugh that I make myself do.